You're listening to Jump on the Bat-Wagon, hosted by the Watchtower Database. Visit WDB on YouTube for video essays, timelines, fan theories, and much more from the DC animated universe. And now, please enjoy the show. What kind of tea are you drinking?
Berries.
Just straight berries?
Black tea, yeah.
Gay berries?
No.
Oh.
Wait. I mean, yeah, it's a cuppa. So, like, I guess that would be gay berries.
I don't understand.
What don't you understand?
What makes it gay? What makes the berries gay?
If it's straight, it would be just the tea itself. But if you do like a cuppa, you're adding.
Is that what you mean when you say that? You've said that to me so many times. That you're adding milk or something. That's what makes it that.
Yeah,
why is it?
Like I add milk and honey. I don't know. I don't know if that's like the properest of terminology, but that's what I was referred to as like, this is a cuppa. Do you want a cuppa? Here you go.
I assume it has referred to a cup of tea. Yeah. So then a cup of tea that does not have milk in it is still a cup of tea.
Yeah.
So
Let's see. Let's ask the internet.
Someone that's
etymology.
Not us. I think this is a you world thing. This is a Brian's side of the void. Why does Brian Manili say cuppa is what he Googled.
I'm looking at Reddit. And this is not what I should be looking up. It said, settle debate for me. Does cuppa refer exclusively to a cup of tea, or can us coffee drinking heathens use it as well? The top answer is, if you offered me a cuppa and gave me coffee, I'd shit in your kettle.
I'd shit in your mouth. That's what I was expecting.
let's just leave it at that.
Can I have a cup of shit, please?
Wow, beautiful.
Well, that's the show, everybody.
That's the podcast. We're out.
This is what we do now is we just come on. We schedule a time to sit down and talk about etymology of Brianisms. And then we go, wow, we didn't figure it out. And then we come back next week and do the same thing. Yeah.
The podcast has really taken off. I'm surprised it took us 3 weeks to reach 5 million subscribers. But
I know.
You know,
I thought it'd just take
sometimes
one.
You got to have a slow start like that, you know?
Yeah. Do you think we'll ever have 1 million listeners to this podcast? No.
It seems like we should have hit 1 million already, though.
Yeah, but you want to have that kind of, you want to have the allure, the allure. Did I say it right the first time?
Yeah.
Of you know, you never know how many people are listening to this podcast. Everyone in the world could be, or you're the only one right now. Dylan Pollack, who's joining us today on the
Dylan
podcast.
Pollack.
Well, he's not in the, and he's hanging out in the green room with the ham predator at this time, who's even more muffled than normal because he's ripping Dylan apart in the other room, and we won't have Dylan on after all because he's turned into shreds.
Oh no! Do you think Dylan was asking him the question of the week? Ham predator's favorite part.
The ham predator's favorite part. Yeah, so this is his least favorite part. It's James's favorite part. The ham predator's least favorite part, but he never chimes in on that, so Dylan didn't realize, and he ripped him to shreds.
That's so sad.
Stated.
We're gonna have to put him back together before.
Yeah, I hope so. I think we have the technology, especially because we've done 210 episodes of the podcast, and this is the 211th episode. That was the same number as my Boy Scout troop. Everyone found as an interesting fact.
211.
I'm James.
Never forget.
An Eagle Scout from the Watchtower Database YouTube channel. I'm here to show my good buddy Brian, a juggling clown, the entirety. I was asked the other day by Coral if you would consider yourself a clown, and I immediately said no.
No.
Because apparently there is a thing happening here in Astoria soonish where they've done it before where like the Astoria Clowns group pulls a prank by putting a large, you know, like wheelchair accessible porta potty in the middle of the city somewhere. And then the prank is somebody goes and opens it and like 20 clowns pour out of it.
Oh.
And so, but they were needing more people to be clowns. And Coral was like, oh, would Brian want to do that? And I'm like, I mean, I think Brian might want to do that, but he's not a clown. But also, I don't know if you want to pack yourself in a porta potty, whether it's clean or not. So, with a bunch of strangers.
I mean, I do. That is kind of my brand of chaos, but I'm not a clown.
I would like to do it, but I'm not going to. How's that?
Good. That's great.
I think so.
What are you
Take
doing
a
today,
deep
Jamie?
breath.
What is this
Oh,
podcast?
sorry. Today's the
happening?
first time you ever watched the Static Shock episode. They're playing my song here on the podcast. Your previous episode, you had guessed that this would be Boomboxman was the bad guy. You had this look
God,
on your face
so
of,
long
I
ago.
don't remember this at all. And then as soon as I said
we
Boomboxman,
skipped.
you're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, we skipped the thing, and I hate that.
Yeah, you were expecting the call part 2, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Idiot. At the time of this recording,
6:08 p.m. on PDT, but it's going to be like 9 o'clock for Dylan.
it sure is. It'll be so funny when he's tired and you're tired and I'm tired. At the time of this recording, again, can you tell me again? What is it now?
6:09.
Was it that before?
69.
Okay. Static Shock is streaming on Tubi and available on DVD, my hound. And if you'd like to follow along, you can head over to watchtowerdatabase.com/resources. The link is in the show notes. This episode, they're playing my song, first aired Saturday, 11/11/2000 at 11 a.m. on
Never
Kids
forget.
WB.
11/11.
Never make a wish. Immediately after our last episode, The Call Part 1. This aired number 5 and produced number 5. Drink your coconut mocha Dutch Bros iced coffee.
I don't think I will.
Oh, what do you have? You have tea?
Yeah.
You have a cuppa.
Yeah. Do you want a cup? I'll shit in your kettle.
I'll shit in your... The writer of this episode... I just gave up on that. I was going to say mouth, but I already did that, Joe. The writer is Dwayne McDuffie, which is a new one. He's one of the creators.
The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock McDuffie. He might as well be. He was like 7 feet tall.
What?
Yeah, I want to say 6. Oh my God. I think he actually was 6'7", and I'm not doing a fucking thing. But
I mean, whether or not you mean to do the thing, you are doing the thing.
I am doing the thing unintentionally. And I only think that that's the case because we did the last video we did, which was on the ages of all the Justice League members. I say that in it where I say something about, his 6'7" ass or something like that. And then right after that video came out, so it was like last August, is around the time that 6'7" became a thing. And so like had it already started, I definitely would have made a begrudging joke there, but I didn't. So that tells you that it wasn't a thing yet. We can always
6'5" according to IMDb.
Yeah, I know, but he's wrong. I got it from his wife. Okay. I know his wife or his widow, whatever. He's dead. Sorry, Dwayne McDuffie. Dwayne The Rock McDuffie.
Well, now it's not funny anymore.
It's not funny, and it never was. 6'7's not funny. Shut the fuck up. Dwayne McDuffie wrote and edited Archie Comics and Marvel Comics, Damage Control, before setting up Milestone Media with Dennis Cohen and several others, creating the Dakotaverse of Static, Icon, Hardware, and many others, which was taken over by DC Comics. So he's like co-creator of Static Man writing this episode. Director is Dan Reba.
Sweet.
The music is Stanley Clark and Derek Big Tank Thornton. And animation is Coco Enterprise Company, Ltd. Buy us all of the coffee in the world, please. Check out buyusalloftthecoffeeintheworld.com/Yoppie. It's actually buy me a coffee, just me. Linked below. Send us a Yoppie beverage. Access some pretty shway exclusives like submitting episodes for us to revisit, which we'll be doing in a couple of weeks. We'll give you a shout out in an upcoming episode. We'll plug your shit. We'll also do a push up for every dollar. So please send us coffee for our health and your entertainment. Today's Yoppie Bevs come to us from Alex Moss, Justin Harris's boyfriend. 5 Yoppie Bevs. I can't read Yoppie
You
Bev.
gave him a stroke, Alex.
I know,
Thank
it was
you.
so good. Hi, Yoppie dudes. By the time you read this, we might be the Mosses. Oh, yeah, because getting married and shit.
What?
That's, fucking everybody's getting married now. Gab got married.
Okay, where's my
Congrats.
invite? I feel like the least I can do is fly to Alabama.
To these. We should have.
Although they're not in
Dylan.
Alabama.
No, they're in a different one now. Kentucky.
None-Abama?
Balabama. It's the second one. We finally made our way to WF, the live show. Superbat for the win. It's been such a joy to experience the DCAU for the first time, develop my own reactions, and listen to the pod together. I've been drawing more and posting on Instagram. I love sketching DCAU characters as they come up in the shows. It's Mossenmade, MOSSENMADE. on Instagram. I've been practicing my comic paneling by storyboarding the BTAS intro and drawing it comic book style. Hopefully I've posted at least the first panel by now, LOL. This was a couple weeks ago, so I also hope so for the listener's sake. I also love getting the little time capsules of hearing Justin's listener messages, and hearing his voice in WF was such a gift. Y'all in this community have inspired me, and I'm so happy to have made my way here. Heart emoji, PS. Please do another live show. We will travel there together. We do really want to. We keep talking about it. Life just keeps being busy as shit.
Babies just keep coming out of orifices.
Babies keep coming out of my butt, but we'll do it. Babies keep shitting in Brian's cuppa.
Let's do some push-ups.
Yeah, we have to do 25 fucking 5 of them.
I'm going to get started.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4,
1, 2, 3,
6,
4,
7,
5,
8,
6,
9,
7,
10,
8,
11,
9,
12,
10,
13,
11,
14,
15,
15,
16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
21,
22, 23, 24, 25.
You know, maybe this is paying off.
I think so. I'm going to stay on the ground for a minute to tell you how I remember when we first started doing the push-ups as part of this. I don't think I could even get to 10 without taking a break.
Yeah.
And I just did 25, probably too fast, but I didn't stop, and that was cool.
Are you okay? Did you break?
No, I'm breathing, okay? I'm just catching
You couldn't do 25,
life.
but now we can do 25 without air.
I was breathing while doing them. I'm just breathing more now.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Just saying that made me realize we haven't heard from Banana Man in a while. Where is he?
Oh no, he's up there.
Oh, in heaven? Banana Man, if you hear this, give us an okay, please. We'd love to know that you're
okay.
Not that you're in hell instead of heaven. That's what I mean. When we come back, we'll be joined by Dylan Pollack for Static Shock discussion, and away we go.
I don't
I
like
pressed
that. That was
button.
all bad.
Blind.
Dylan Pollack.
Dylan Pollack. I think we've done that, made that same joke like 100 episodes ago. Okay.
Thanks, Alex. And everyone go to Alex's Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram. I said it earlier. It's Mosin made. Mosin Made. Bye.
Where are you taking me, Richie?
Patience, we're almost there. It'll be easier once we're old enough to drive.
Hey, we could have got on my disc and flown.
Now, no disrespect, but I've seen you fall off that thing.
One time. And they were shooting at me.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, we're here.
We're where?
Your secret headquarters. Every superhero has to have a secret headquarters. Come on. Hit the lights and peep your eyes.
You gotta be kidding me. You'd have to renovate before this place could even qualify as a dump.
Oh, come on, Verge, use your imagination. Right now, this may be a broken down, rat-infested...
Rat-infested?
We'll get some traps. The point is, with a little work, this place could be the nerve center of our entire superhero operation.
And what will we call it? The abandoned gas station of solitude?
Yeah, it's funny. Hey, I'd have built this a treehouse if I had a tree.
Wish I could just go out and rent a decent headquarters, but that takes money.
Nobody ever said the superhero gig would be a profit center.
Yeah, but it's costing me. I keep tearing my costume, melting my shoes. Did you see that?
Depends. What did you see?
Next, it's Supercharged Static to the rescue on Static Shock, followed by Yu-Gi-Oh! And Ozzy and Drix on Kids WB.
You're watching an all-new Static Shock on Kids WB.
I think it's appropriate that because this is the first time that Dylan has joined us as an actual legal guest in 111 episodes, that I press this button.
Coming up next, it's another guest appearance from our favorite visiting superhero.
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
There you go.
I'm going to join next week illegally.
We never allowed him to actually have a segment on the podcast. He just kind of forced it upon us. It was foisted on us.
I have hijacked the interwebs.
Yeah, you did great.
Yeah, you succeeded. So I guess it worked out. Well, since you're here, you just happen to be.
Well, since I guess you're here, you
since
might
you're
as
in
well
the podcast. I guess
tell us some shit.
You might as well tell us the synopsis for this episode.
Synop.
After the song.
If you're wondering, synop, what you just watched. Synop.
Don't say anything before this.
Take a listen to the synopsis. The short summary, which is sometimes kind of long.
Can you please tell us what happened in whatever the fuck this is called? They're playing my song.
They're playing my song.
I kept thinking ice pack, ice cold.
I mean, it turns out
colder than cold.
ice cold. They were playing Rubberband Man song without his permission.
That's why it's called that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I'm an idiot. That is why they called it that. Oh, no.
Brian. Except you did think first that we were watching The Call Part 2, even though it was explicitly explained to you that we weren't.
It seems that happened to many people.
Yeah. Actually, many people sent in mail for The Call Part 2 this week also. Like
your mail will be disregarded.
Silly people. Yeah.
It's going to be thrown in the
Send
trash.
it in again later. But yeah, please tell us. It's obviously a Christmas special.
It's obviously
Since you're
here.
here.
It felt joyful to me. The season has greeted me.
Yeah.
And some record executive dude picks up a random purple ball, as you do in the office.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turns out that random purple ball is actually a man. As has happened to all of us,
I mean,
of
that's
course.
the subtitle already. I think.
I really want to figure out a way to fix and make this the subtitle. I'm Chris Hansen, and you're on To Catch a Ham Predator. But I couldn't really think of it.
Actually, given the intro, yeah, that fits.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, the ham predator murdered you in the intro, but I guess he's pieced you back together Frankenstein style or something.
It's actually Frankenstein's monster.
Oh,
yes.
No, he
Facts.
was Frankenstein is what I'm saying. I know this. I'm aware. What do you think I own?
I just got pieced together. I'm doing the best I can.
This is Dylan's birthday, okay?
Oh, whoops.
It's not a complex episode, which is, I feel like I'm doing the Office Space thing. I have the people skills. Like, Rubberband Man, they stole his music. He's pissed off about it. And Static's over there like, hey, come on. Can't we be cool? And he's decidedly uncool.
He's
That's
decidedly
so
uncool. He's like Static. I feel like Static rolled like a nat 20 on his like conversation, like talking him off the ledge. And Rubberball, Bouncy Boy, the Rubber Bandits. What's his name?
Rubberband Man.
Rubberband
Like
Man
the song
was just like, no, I'm not here for that bullshit.
Virgil
was
does
really
the rare
mad.
superhero thing of let's actually talk this out first.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work. But normally they're like, no time for talking until we fight a little.
Yeah, that's the whole episode.
I feel like it's a terrible synopsis, but yeah. And then it turns out there's an even shadier dude. There's like a, how do I put this? I can't think of a good music equivalent. So I'm going to go with a Weinstein-esque guy in the background who's really the big boss of Bad. And he's like the producer of Bad. You know what I mean?
P. Diddy.
Sure,
He's
we'll
the
call him. He'll
CEO
be the
of
P.
Bad.
Diddy. He's more of a Puff Daddy than a P. Diddy.
Yeah,
suppose,
he's more of a
yeah,
Puff
yeah.
Daddy. Yeah.
And he tries to strangle Rubberband Man, not with his hands per se, but with a vault.
Strangles him with a bank.
That's how I want to go out. He gets glued to a merry-go-round, which Static finds glue somewhere. Do we see him get that glue?
No,
Yeah,
it's
I
in his
don't-
utility
no,
belt.
He
And
just
like,
had it.
just
Maybe
appears.
I feel like he thought of that punchline then, you're rubber, I'm glue, and he was like, I'm bringing this for the next.
I gotta get this. Yeah, I gotta stop by the store on my way. I did think I looked away for a millisecond to like take a drink, and he was glued to the thing, and I thought he like zapped his foot, like melted the rubber a little bit, which would have made more sense. But instead, he just had instantly drying super glue. But whatever.
Yes, because early on in the episode, we hear him say, rubber's an insulator, which Rubberband Man tries to teach us. I appreciate that.
Yes.
And then Static says, a big enough electric charge can overpower any insulator. And I was like, so you're trying to give him the chair right now, basically. Like, he was like, full power, bitch. And
Not if I kill you.
yeah, fortunately, it didn't work, but he was like, I have no kill rule.
Yeah. My dad's still alive.
My dad's still alive. I love guns. I'm killing people.
Therefore, yeah, everyone whose dad's still alive loves guns, as we know.
That's why Rubberband Man in the next episode, Brian, this is a big spoiler. He kills his dad so that he's like, dude, You got to chill out. You can't be trying to give people the chair.
No more guns.
And then he has a no rubber band rule after that.
The next episode is called The Bounce Back with Rubberband.
Oh, shit.
Let me tell you the official synopsis. Rubberband Man, an angry young teen with the power to stretch his body into any shape, seeks revenge, including a woman and just normal clothes, I guess. Seeks revenge on the corrupt record producer who cheated him out of his profits for a hit song. Static gets involved when the producer has sinister plans of his own to eliminate Rubberband Man. Except he didn't know he had Rubberband Man, but I guess he assumed he would do something shitty to him. Yeah.
I got three things to say about that.
Yes.
One, that was much better than mine.
Sometimes.
Two, he's supposed to be a teenager?
I guess so. An angry young teen.
I've always seen Rubberband
like
Man as more of a young adult in like his 20s, but whatever.
Yeah.
And three, maybe he should have stuck with the lady thing a little longer because that seemed to be working much easier. He wouldn't have had to fight at all. Ice Pack was like, come on down, but what do I know?
Assuming he's not a teenager, if in reality, if he just fucked Ice Pack instead, he could have gotten the information out of him.
We have already referenced Weinstein and P. Diddy Puff Daddy. How far can we take this angle?
We're just going to slide this one in.
He takes after his mentors in this episode.
Oh, God.
I thought the episode was just fine. I think it was like better than a couple of the other Static episodes we've seen, especially the Amiibo one. That was a low point for us, I think. But it's a Static Shock episode. So far, they've not been very meaningful, I suppose. They haven't like hit super hard for me. We keep watching Batman Beyond in between them, and then it's just like, thank goodness we're back to Batman Beyond. At least that's how I keep feeling. It's just kind of like, it's made for a younger audience. It's more colorful. It has a lower budget. I have to give it these things every time.
You're also comparing like look at the crew that made all the DCAU stuff up to this point, including Batman Beyond, and then you're comparing it to Static Shock, which is a thing that's like only became incorporated in the DCAU after the fact, right?
Kind of, yeah. We'll end up covering or getting to that, but well, I see your point. But this is directed by Dan Reba. It's got Coco on the animation. Dwayne McDuffie will be back many, many, many times, and not just Static Shock. So, like, it doesn't seem like on paper it should be any lesser or whatever, but it just kind of has a whatever feeling to it, I guess.
I don't know.
I feel like it's geared a little younger.
Yeah.
Like you said, it is a slightly lower budget. So there's like, you're missing all the shading and stuff. It's also a very different tone. He's much more upbeat than like anything Batman is always going to be. There's a little bit, somebody's parents are dead. It's a bit more down. You know what I mean?
Static's mom is dead, okay? She was killed by a rubber band. 7 years old.
I will also say on Batman Beyond, we kind of look at it with, same way with Batman the Animated Series. There's a bit of rose-colored glasses in the sense of like, the show was perfect. Every episode was a classic. And Batman Beyond, there's some episodes that it's like, okay, the nerdy guy can now communicate with machines. Cool. Like some of them are not the
watching
best.
It with that, like he's watching for the first time, but also you haven't had a perfect view of every episode. You haven't been like, this is the best thing I've ever seen. It was sometimes, but
Static Shock has its peaks.
Yes,
I feel like it's just it feels like such a different. It feels like a completely different vibe to me. And so I'm kind of along, it's cheesy. It's so fucking cheesy. The hip hop song, which I know we're going to get into in this episode, is so bad. So bad.
Absolute banger.
Oh, that's what I meant to say. It's so banger.
I'm going to find, what was it called on YouTube? I want to find it real quick.
It's in the
Ice Pack Static Shock, but Static is spelled wrong.
Oh, here. Yeah, Static with a K.
If you get a copyright strike, wow.
I don't think so. That's cold.
That's cold. It's on my Spotify.
I love the little tag there at the end. Yeah. Just in case you didn't know who was singing this. It's Static Shock with the K.
Yeah, that is something.
They played it like 6 times in the episode, and I said when we were done, like, this fool was trying to steal my shitty ass song, and I want it back right now. Like, it also didn't make any sense how Frida was playing her Walkman with no headphones. She just unplugged them, and I was like, "There's just not a speaker on those. What are you talking about?"
No, we're just gonna let that one go.
Yeah,
we're gonna let that one go.
Yeah.
Speaking of Frida goes, "I like a man with a J-O-B," and I'm like, Virgil can spell. Like, he sold it on that. He knows you're talking about him.
He's not uneducated. He just doesn't have money. What did you say? What did you just say? I'm a dog, actually.
Which you know how you know that I'm like rewatching these episodes because I took notes as I watched it, and I already months ago had recorded my whatever thoughts of the week.
Yeah.
And I wrote, do we ever get episodes where Virgil tries to have a job and be static? I liked that at the very beginning of Invincible. And then I wrote later, I was like, clearly I write these as I watch because I forgot he gets a job.
I'm sorry, he gets a what? A J-O-B? I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that means. Yeah. I never learned how to spell.
You guys are cold. Ice cold.
That's cold. I swear in the episode, I think there's like 2 versions of it because I feel like there's also like a backup singer's half of that where you hear girls going, "That's cold" in the background. I didn't hear that just now, but I'm pretty sure it was there.
I don't want to go back through and watch it to find out, but let's just say it
watch
happens.
the episode again.
Nah.
I am down to listen to Ice Pack for like 10 more times, which is one episode's worth.
Yeah.
Also, I want to play them back to back. The like temp track that Adam Evans and Rubberband Man made on his little GameCube sized CD that fits in Virgil's pocket and then is a normal size CD.
It's a Sony mini disc, Jamie.
It goes whoop like a Pokeball when he takes it out of his pocket. But I want to put that back to back with the actual song because I don't feel like it was the same beat at all.
I didn't
and yet
either.
They were like, "Oh, this is the song." Like,
it has to have been.
I guess. But
there's no way they would go through the work. Like, you think there's somebody who went, Dynamic Music Partner said, "Screw it, let's make it a little different. Let's make a
Derek
Big
Tank Thornton. Let's make a second version." Yeah.
You guys stole my song. No, I didn't.
This is a completely different.
Genuinely, I don't know you.
I do like that he finally confronts him and that he just has that excuse of like, "Man, I just take credit for everything. I don't know who wrote this shit."
I love the idea that it's like, they're playing the original song and he's like, "You stole my song." He's like, "No, he didn't." And then just "Hey Ya" by Outkast is playing.
Yeah.
And he's here, "What's cool to being cool?" He's like, "See, different song, kind of."
Yeah.
It's the final guy and he's like, "I, Puff Daddy, have done a lot of things wrong, but never stealing a song." It's like, that's not it.
Hand me that baby lotion, will you?
Yeah, God. How many pounds of it did they find? And how many gallons or whatever?
All of it. Just all of it.
All of it ever created.
Baby lotion's an insulator static.
I think that's the subtitle.
Yes.
Not if you shock it enough. Not if I kill you.
Oh my God.
Hey, why static? Why?
Yeah, episode was fine, I guess. I think it at least had a little bit more depth to it than a couple others that we've seen. In the case of like Rubberband Man is about something. He's going about it the wrong way, but he's trying to get credit for where credit's due and all that. But like, he's just also too goofy of a character, like power set wise, for me to take him seriously enough. Like I guess that's the thing of the kids WB. This is for children. He's got to be a bouncy ball, and he's got to be a spring, and he's got to be a trampoline, and he's got to be a this thing. But
I just want to know why he decides those modes of travel. Like he could like essentially Spider-Man and like reach for a building and reach for another building, but instead he's like, he does the bouncy ball. He does the wheel thing where he like rolls over his face on the asphalt.
Grabs his own legs backwards and then just goes away. Yeah. But at one point he was running after the car by doing just like big leg. And like, why don't you just do 3 times his big leg, catch up immediately, and then you're done.
When he does do the big leg, he sort of looks like that John Lennon photo of him doing the silly walk. Do you know what I'm talking about at all?
Yes.
But he's basically, maybe it's just because I've been rewatching this. He sort of has the superpower of Jake the dog from Adventure Time, and I'm like,
oh yeah,
you see him transform into a car and stuff, and I'm like, it can't make sense to be Wheels, but sure.
He's absolutely Jake, especially the bit where he's like, you can take all the money you can grab, and he's like, now I got a money bag hand.
Yeah.
Come on, Finn.
Yeah.
I actually would totally watch a crossover that was like Static and Rubberband Man Adventure Time.
Oh my God, yeah.
Little did you know I could turn my hand into an infinite void. It was just a pocket dimension. He's putting all the money in there. I also thought when he's like, oh, I can't get through the vault door because there's no gap. And then he looks up and there's a speaker. I'm like, go through the speaker. Like that isn't like there's at least gaps in that. But I guess
he can't squeeze that small. He's not Clayface.
Yeah,
you know?
I guess so. But it looked like he went under a door at one point.
He did.
So,
I also, Dan Reba told me that originally when he has the giant pouch to get the money, he used his scrotum for that first.
That sounds like Dan.
It was a Pompoko situation. Yeah.
He's like, don't mind if I do. He just reaches down and you see his hands come into frame and he's just holding like a money.
He made P. Diddy look. He was like, the brain.
Yeah, P. Diddy wasn't planning on closing the door, but as soon as he did that, he went, all right. That's enough. That's too much.
He's like, hey, I do that to you, not the other way around.
God. Yeah, he gets out of there and puts his scrotum fully around his head so he can't breathe.
Oh, no!
Like that's the ending of the episode too, is the speed run Dan Reba drawing a ball sack. I said, oh, it's Dan Reba, and for like, because it finally was Dan for the ending thing. And you're like, he had black hair? Like you weren't sure what color his hair used to be.
Yeah.
Rubberband Man, how do you transform into the scrotum and you're both the balls?
That guy at the start of the episode, a giant purple testicle. I thought I was the only one here.
As somebody who works in an office job, if I was alone in the office and a ball suddenly rolled up to me, I would be like,
fuck out.
Time to dribble. Like,
okay, a poltergeist is here.
Someone's goofing on me. I'm just gonna go play with this ball and not worry about it. Oh, it's a face.
Like you change the music, that's a scene out of the back rooms.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I'm imagining like one of us, Brian, when the power would go out at Marathon Coach, and it was like legitimately kind of spooky in there, like because there's no windows until you like exit the office area. Yeah. So you're just in these like infinite hallways of just doors and white paint. And
it's also the worst layout ever. Like think of our way we used to get up to the offices. Like you go through the warehouse, you go up the big stairs where everybody stares at you. You like go through interior design. You like take a left and a right. You go by
all
engineering.
the factory workers go, up on your high hill making all the money. We're like, no, I promise.
Literally
you're
stop production.
Way more money than I am.
You can hear a pin drop and everyone just slowly turns to watch you walk up these like 2.5 flights of stairs.
I've had this thought that would be the only reason why you couldn't just sneak into that building wearing like a polo and khakis, is because all those people watch all of them walk up there every time. So all the factory workers would be like, hang on a second, you haven't worked here in like a decade, get out of here.
I like how you make it sound like an Invasion of the Body Snatcher situation though, where they're like khakis.
I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it was like 10%
it was uncomfortable.
of that.
It was uncomfortable.
But yeah, I'm imagining doing all of that, and then just you're by yourself after hours, and a beach ball bounces around the corner, and you're like, all right,
time to go.
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Also, so like, I'm confused because we see
Yes, I am.
we open on Ponytail Dude.
Yeah.
Who's like the moneymaker for the record company or whatever.
Sure.
I thought like, he's the one who sicks Rubberband Man on Ice Pack, right? Mm-hmm. And then they're like, "Oh, it's not me. I didn't do it, but I'm no snitch. I'm not going to tell you where I get my music from." And I thought it was going to be that guy again, and he was just trying to like, don't mess with. Oh yeah. He just like disappears. Who is this guy?
Yeah, we don't really get to know who actually wrote the song, because the DJ Rock guy, that leopard print cowl thing, robe thing he was wearing, he was the producer, I think. And then fucking goddamn it, what's his name?
Rubberband Man?
Keep wanting to say Kid Rock, Ice Pack. was just like the vocals or whatever. But I just like Ice Pack walking into the recording booth and going like, I've never seen this before. before, and I don't know who any of you are. Here we go. I'm just starting.
Ice Pack will read anything you put on the teleprompter.
Yeah, right.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Ice Pack, which of course means a whale's vagina.
And then Rubberband Man's trying to take credit for that the whole episode.
Meanwhile, they're like, P. Diddy, you stole my song. And he's like, do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Yeah. You killed my music career.
Okay, so admittedly, it is kind of a weird episode. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it would have been. I was trying to imagine it as a Batman Beyond episode. Like, okay, you'll swap out the setting and the main superhero, and Rubberband Man shows up, and the same exact plot happens. There would just be so many call outs from Terry or Bruce Wayne or somebody just being like, what the fuck is this? This is the stupidest shit I've ever seen. Or what? Like, this is like just the situation or how petty he's being or that kind of thing. It just wouldn't have happened the same way. And I guess that's just the thing, is the shows aren't interchangeable and you can't do that. But like, I was just picturing Rubberband Man stretches himself out across the full street to get the car into him.
Stop
and like,
a limo.
Yeah, and I figured like if this was Batman Beyond, the car would just brrr into him and then just out the other side, like just blast through the guy and be like stretched out and fucked up.
Well, this is the thing I'm trying to figure out, because like Static twists him up in his little like merry-go-round whatever playground thing.
I haven't thought about that too, but yes.
And like he's like struggling to hold on, and then he's like, oh no, and he gets like wrapped up. But he can stop a limo speeding.
Well, and I was thinking when he's being wrapped up, he only got wrapped up because he kept holding on to the playground equipment. If he had just let go, he would have just been kind of flapping around the outside of it. But he chose to like, no, I can unglue myself, and held on, therefore wrapping himself up on it. And then at the end, instead of just being stretched out really far, he somehow has glued himself to himself also. He's not tangled. He's just, there's just layers. I don't know.
It's sort of like a fruit by the foot or a bubble yum by that point.
Yeah. And then he just gives up. He just goes, well, okay.
I too would be like, please undo this.
I guess so, yeah. I guess
my back hurts and I don't know how much is here.
I don't know where my spine starts and ends. Well, it's because it's like the rest of the episode, he can undo himself out of whatever.
Right.
Instantly. But in this, he's like, well, you've stretched me. I'm a goner.
But Jamie, limo.
The main reason you can't make this Batman Beyond, though, and to be mildly serious for a moment, is mostly like a socioeconomic thing, is because Terry's not going to have to get a job, because of this. It's to crap on a certain select audience that now exists. If Static Shock comes out today, people would be like, woke DEI, blah, 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 blah.
Of course.
In reality, I watched the show as a kid and I absolutely adored it. I thought Static was so fun. Hot Streak was cool. Rubberband Man was cool. And I never thought about it once. And I feel like watching it like today, I was like, it's cool that he's like flying over the neighborhood and he's like, look at the playground here. I bet they even charge for that. And I'm like, it's cool that he's like working class superhero guy.
Yes. Yeah, he would say
Hard
that line,
agree.
and people all over Twitter would be mad about it. Yeah. What, it's just people have money and that's not okay now?
Maybe they worked hard instead of slacking. Why don't you get a job with electricity?
He does get a job in the episode, idiot. Yeah.
Do you think there is a way for Static to use his powers to make money? Like he gets like a generator and sends power back to the electric company or something?
Everyone else who installed solar panels has never made this much of a return on the investment instantaneously. I don't know. A lot of sunlight here.
You're getting sunlight at night? I don't know. Can you explain this?
Wild kawiki ding to me.
It's only coming from the Hawkins household.
But like really, I mean, he's got to figure out some way to.
I would have given him a pass for robbing P. Diddy. I would have given him a pass.
Oh, right.
Yeah, if you're like, superheroes don't take money, you could have taken some from that guy. Just a little bit.
Yeah,
my money from my music that I stole.
yeah. Or at least like he could have taken it physically and like deposited it to the police or something. Like he just leaves it there. The police show up at the expensive playground blocks away, but they don't. Like, I guess Static theoretically off screen told them about, hey, all this shit happened. All that money in the guy's house isn't his and blah, blah, blah. But we don't see any of that. We just...
That's also just capitalism, though.
I can't. Well, I guess so. Yeah, I guess they didn't really do anything illegal technically. I don't know.
Next episode is DJ is out on probation after making a nice contribution to the sheriff's department.
Well, yeah, there you go.
Nailed it.
You want to put this somewhere else, please? Yeah.
An ice pack was caught with an underage woman.
Yeah. Spire Records, they call
A
it.
quote from the victim said, "He really stretched me out."
Oh,
God damn it.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, the cast,
No, you're
cats,
not.
whatever we want to call it. We have Phil Lamar as Virgil Hawkins / Static, Jason Marsden as Richie Foley, Kadeem Hardison as Rubberband Man. He played Dwayne Wayne in 143 episodes of A Different World, which he also wrote 2 episodes of and directed 4 episodes of. He was Junior in White Men Can't Jump, Big Eddie in Euphoria, I think the most recent season, which I haven't watched yet. And he played a character named Russell Lemons in Supernatural, who was a music producer. So I felt like I needed to include that. Kevin Michael Richardson as Robert, who was reading a newspaper that said government cover-up, I think.
Babies, government cover-up.
Yeah, that was all that the newspaper said. Michelle Morgan as Sharon. I think she was also the voice of the blonde in the car with Kid Rock, Ice Pack, being like, "Wow, your music is so good," and he's like, "Yeah, I know, blow me." Terrence Trent D'Arby as DJ Rock. This is his only acting credit. Brian might know this name.
Yes, why don't I know this name?
He was an '80s pop star, primarily acted in his own music videos. I didn't know any of the songs, but there's "If You Let Me Stay," "Sign Your Name," "Dance Little Sister," and "Wishing Well" were his big hits. It looks like he nowadays, like this is a stage name of his, Terrence D'Arby, but whatever his real name is what he's going by now, and he does completely different styles of music.
Okay.
So maybe you've heard his stuff. Maybe he's in your esoteric library in your house somewhere, and you don't remember.
There's a library in my house.
Yeah, I put it.
Why is that so threatening?
There's a library in your house. Watch out. Danica McKellar as Frida. David Faustino as Executive. I think Mr. Ponytail at the start.
Yeah.
He was previously Sean Miller in The Last Resort, who was like the tweaker guy in the jail with Terry that's on the other side of the wall laughing a bunch.
The guy who ultimately decided to kind of stay bad.
Yeah, he was just bad the whole time.
Yeah.
Maria Canals as Shelley on the news lady, and Chris Clark as backup singer, which I assume is the guy going, "That's cold."
But who is
only
Ice Pack?
Maria
I don't know.
Canals, she is great in Wizards All Over the Place.
Yes, and God's Not Dead too. This is only DCAU acting credit for this guy, and only acting credit at all. So again, I feel like this is a pulled him out of the hallway. Can you say "That's cold"? He did it. He just did it.
Who's the voice of Ice Pack?
We don't know.
We need to figure this out.
Google
right now.
has an alleged answer.
Yes. What?
Kevin Michael Richardson voiced Ice Pack. Virgil Hawkins himself. I could believe it.
You mean Robert Hawkins?
God damn it, James. I was on a roll.
I don't know, because I could tell he was Kevin Michael Richardson was also voicing DJ Rock's big four-headed henchman guy that was standing next to him. I could immediately tell that was him, but I didn't get any sort of hints of his voice from Ice Pack. Ice Pack sounded more like, in the way that DJ Rock was also just a like musician that doesn't do any voice acting, I feel like he was also just some kind of like, hey, popular pop singer or something like that. But
just text Dan already, dude.
Okay, he's not gonna know.
That is a really good way to settle this whole thing.
Hey, Dan, we just watched the first Rubberband Man episode. The voice of not Kid Rock.
Ice Pack.
Help me. Ice Pack. I don't know why I wanted to be Kid Rock so bad. Dude. Ice Pack is not credited.
Ask him how far into production they removed the scrotum scratch. He'll know.
No context.
I just found out that Terrence Trent D'Arby and I share a birthday, though not a birth year.
Was that in your library?
Yeah, I just read it in my library, dude.
In your house? The one in your house?
My house library.
Did you also see the fun fact about who Ice Pack is supposedly in reference to?
No.
He's supposedly a mix of Ice-T and Tupac.
Okay. Well, I figured it was an Ice-T, Ice Cube.
Come
kind of,
on.
whatever.
I could. A little, I guess.
On
Ice Pac.
That sounds like Schwarzenegger, though.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can say that Ice Pac was voiced by
Name and address withheld.
Should put on the soundboard for the future when we don't get a director credit for some Static Shock episodes.
Wow, that's
But
wild.
It can be used
though.
here. Yeah.
Because like that's there's production on that one.
Yeah.
That's more than just
don't
somebody
know.
like saying a line or two.
Yeah, it's not just ice cold, whatever.
Right.
Trivs. In the original credits, Jason Marsden is accidentally credited for the part of Rubberband Man and Kadeem Hardison for Static. This was corrected for the DVD release. So I guess just on TV it said that and they went, whoops. When Sharon calls Virgil by his full name to get him to wake up, the closed caption on the scene incorrectly shows his middle name as Albert instead of Ovid.
No, I think she does say Albert. I had read that it is Ovid in the comics, I guess, or something.
Yeah. No, I heard her say Ovid.
Wait,
I
really?
was listening for it. I mean, I think, I don't know.
I've ever heard the name Ovid.
It's just like Orin, Aquaman's name that we looked up last time, and it means little green one or whatever. Yeah. So maybe that's what this is. According to writer-creator Dwayne McDuffie, Rubberband Man was named after the Spinners song. This version of Rubberband Man is a completely new original character than the one that appears in the Milestone comics. This version is a young black man named Adam Evans who wears a purple costume, otherwise known as the Golden Grape. We haven't even made that joke this entire time. The Milestone comics was a petty crook of Puerto Rican descent named Carmen Stringer. The only thing both Rubberband Mans have in common are the code name and powers. Don't know why they changed it, but they did.
Okay.
I don't like Stringer as the name for a stringy guy. That's a little too stringy.
A little too on the nose.
Can we call P. Diddy the Golden Grapist?
Yes.
He did have the golden collar, yeah. The Golden Grapist.
Wow.
Not the subtitle.
Bravo.
I didn't catch where this was, but apparently there was a Lucky Cola somewhere in the episode. Was that at the restaurant or something?
You didn't notice that?
Milestone Comics as well. No, I didn't. Normally we do notice these kind of things.
Wait, what's
Totally
Lucky
didn't.
Cola?
It was just it was a Milestone Comics made up cola. And it was in this episode.
Okay.
And last I have the original television broadcast included the line, "Even Superman has a day job," when Richie welcomes Static to the abandoned gas station of Solitude. This was removed from later broadcasts and the DVD release. When first produced, Static Shock was not part of the DCAU. Comic heroes were fictional in the show. After the second season, the line was cut from the series. As the series was absorbed into the DCAU, it could still be heard in Static Shock's Kids WB commercial bumpers around this time.
Whoa.
There is a commercial break you can find on YouTube. I think I downloaded it at some point where it's just a clip of him at Burger Fool, and it has the like, even Clark Kent has a day job. Like the line is there. It's like, oh, we found it like years after the fact. Oh shit! Like I went finally hear it because we've never heard it before.
Yeah.
It says that there's a long silence in the episode where that line is supposed to be, but I did not ever hear a moment. Yeah. So I don't know. maybe they fixed it for whatever.
Instead, they should have just added a line and had Richie be like, "Of course, Clark Kent has a day job. He's a reporter. What else would he do?"
Yeah, we live in the DC universe, he said.
Clark Kent, noted Daily Planet reporter, of course,
who works with Lois Lane, who has always also been mentioned. They did have another. What did they say in this? That was just the fact that they had something of Solitude as their base.
Oh yeah,
tells you that I guess they just know Superman has that or something.
What do you call it?
That's
The gas
just a
station
public
of
thing.
Solitude.
Abandoned gas station of Solitude.
Abandoned gas station of Solitude.
Yeah.
Where did they get the money for that? Because even an abandoned gas station is going to cost
I think
money.
they just walked in there.
I think they're just hanging out there, Brian. I don't think they officially legally bought it.
Oh, my bad.
You never hung out in an abandoned place? Come on.
Yeah.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
I only have one time. There was I used to live in third grade. There was a bunch of different duplexes that were all like copy paste on my street. And one of them, nobody had been living in for years. And there was this kind of shitty kid that lived on my street that would just kind of like, he was like a little bully of a kid, but he was the only other kid on the street. So he would come over all the time and ask if I could come out and play and whatever. I went out there and he led me to this duplex. and it's just full of, like bird shit and dirt and all this stuff. And there's like a mattress draped over it. Like it's probably like a crackhead, like, hangout place. And he was like just pulled open a drawer of knives and was like waving a knife around at me. And then the whole time I'm just thinking like, oh, this is kind of weird, but whatever. And then I told my mom about this. She's like, holy shit, you cannot hang out with the kid anymore. I'm like, oh, okay.
Like, is that all it takes? Fuck yeah.
Yeah. But so, we made that our superhero headquarters, and the rest is history, is why I brought that up.
What'd you call it?
The abandoned crack house of solitude. I don't know.
Could have been the Knife Palace, Jamie.
Not the Knife Palace. Yeah.
The crack cave?
He called it.
Crack cave's pretty good. Crack cave's pretty good.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's why Dylan's here. He saves the podcast.
Thank you.
With my invisible pipe.
Don't forget to take a towel, he said. Keen effects.
Keen.
Oh.
I liked the, what did he call it? Taser noogie. Except that should have like shorted that guy's brain out.
Yes.
I don't know. All the zappies are always fine.
It did not sap his brain. He was covered in baby oil.
Oh,
right. It's insulating.
Excellent conductor. I mean, what you said. Dogs. They're barking at the library that just appeared in your house. They were trying to figure out where it came from.
We better get those dogs in here. There's not a lot of keen effects going on.
Yeah, no.
No, there's not. I don't think there
Quick,
really
catch
was.
the dogs.
There was some cool stretchy stuff.
Yeah, but like what?
It wasn't anything special, I guess. I don't know.
No, I'm having a hard time thinking of like, because we're just gonna be in that like endless loop now of like, oh, the like shock stuff is kind of cool, and sometimes it has like a Star of David around the end of it or whatever.
You got a problem with that, Brian?
Some weird shit like that. I think, in general that, but also we're just always going to get that reused Sailor Jupiter, as Eric LeBeau, I think, said. Shot of him turning around and turning into static. I didn't like that Rubberband Man could just morph the costume onto himself. Like I guess that he's a shapeshifter, but not like Clayface way where he can just like whoop into something.
Right.
He should have to like stretch his hat into his like purple mask thing or something, but instead he just fades into being Rubberband Man. I'm like, okay.
You're looking for a disgusting American Werewolf in London type sequence where he physically stretches his body.
Yes, I want it to be horrifying, actually. Yeah. While he's trying to say whatever one line.
You could recut this episode as a horror movie.
Oh, easily.
Think about it. Like you get ice pack on the roof. You have the
he doesn't
ball.
catch him.
You get the ball bouncing into the office on its own accord.
Slowly with an echo. Yeah.
Yeah, like you could cut this into a horror movie pretty easily.
Here's an unkeen thing I noticed. Speaking of echoes, was when Rubberband Man and Static first meet each other in the next to the car. After Static has caught the car somehow, he like does like an over the shoulder electricity rope to like, I'm gonna fling it the other way, and then it just hits the ground anyway. So I guess he just slowed it down or something. But anyway, he's standing there talking to Rubberband Man, and everything Rubberband Man says echoes off of the walls of the street, and then everything Static says does not echo at all. And I was just thinking, like, why don't you put the same effect on the Static track of audio? And because I thought I was tripping out at first and hearing like your side of it or something, because I heard Rubberband Man said like, the line I'm saying, and you hear saying, like left to right for a second. And then Static said, oh yeah, well here's the line I'm saying, and nothing. I was like, what's going on? Are you in a different place? He's so far away from the wall. I don't know.
Does it have to do with rubber? Is this a rubber thing?
If he always talked that way, but I think it was just that scene, so I don't know.
I'm trying to give them some credit. I'm like, insulation. You see, the thing is,
see, sound bounces off him because he's made of rubber.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, I don't remember what scene it was. They were fighting or something, and then Brian, you said like, I love how this is about Christmas or something, because we usually just have Dylan on for a Christmas episode. But as I said, I think before you got here, Dylan did I say right when you got here? I can't remember. Whenever I said the thing about the last time you were here was episode 101, I'm pretty sure, and now we're on episode 211. It's been a while.
Yeah, we just need to do a like. Maybe it's not like, wait, was Christmas your tie-in?
Well, yeah, that was the
Holidays,
original thing. Was he
in
comes in for
general.
the holiday episodes, and we fudged that for the Toy Man episode. 'Cause, oh, toys, Christmas. But then I feel like
maybe this is like cold weather, like because ice.
Sure. Ice cold, yeah.
By Kid Rock.
Yeah, I was just gonna say because Kid Rock and kids have Christmas. But I was just trying to think of. I think it'd been way too long since you were here. So we're like, fuck the Christmas thing, because I think the original plan was like we weren't gonna have guests very often at all. So we're like, if Dylan's just attached to the Christmas episodes or whatever, then it's just spread out. He'll get like one a series or whatever, and that'll be perfect. But now I'm just like, it's been so long. Yeah. Except we put Dylan in every episode.
I was going to say, it's been so long, but also I really can't complain. I'm here constantly.
I mean, but see, my thing is like, this is different than like the mail track that like we react to, or your segment, not necessarily mail, but like, it's not a two-way street.
Believe it or not, no, I react to you guys. I am in the past feeling your presence in the future.
Actually, honestly, sometimes it does feel that way.
Yeah.
We're like this very specific
exactly
mention.
Yeah.
But as Brian pointed out, there was a Star David making this now a Hanukkah episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all works.
See?
We'll find it. If we don't bring you on because we know it's Christmas ahead of time, we'll find the Christmas within.
Or the Hanukkah, as it were.
Yeah, or whatever. Christmas adjacent. Okay, where's Clayface in this? Is he Rubberband Man?
Oh,
is that too easy?
That's too easy, isn't it?
He's in the vent in the vault.
He's the molten metal hinges.
Oh yeah, Static was doing a thing that normally the trope of that is that they're like welding it to keep it shut, and he was just somehow doing the opposite. What if I do the thing that should actually be like solidifying except that it is weakening it. But normally you see like an action movie. We got to keep those guys behind the door, and like they start lasering it to keep it closed. Brian, you have your hand up?
Yes. So as a terrible welder myself,
who burns their fingers off,
I have all 10. Though I did get a new wound today trying to finish up my sculpture. But my knuckle's not bleeding too much anymore, so that's good.
At least you don't live in my house and are constantly coming up to me going, oh, right there. Like my kid is. Because you would be doing it the same amount, I think.
Yeah. There are all sorts of different like adjustments to make on welders, like, like the voltage going into it and the speed of the wire and all these things. And if you fuck it up, you can essentially use a welder like a plasma cutter. Like if it's like too hot and too much juice and not enough welding wire and stuff, where you go to like weld something together and there will just be a hole that you have now melted. So technically,
it's like what he said earlier, where if you put enough electricity into some shit, it'll fuck itself over or whatever.
That's exactly what he said.
Yeah.
As an even worse welder than Brian, I think he's right.
Yeah.
I thought you said, is there any worse welder than Brian?
No.
You would know.
I'm pretty bad at it, honestly.
So yeah, I'll take Clayface as like the melty hinges. That's fine. He was just the hinges, and then Static murdered him.
No!
He always has to die. Well, I think that's a good segue into
That's not how
electricity
works.
What the heck is up with that?
Was there anything in this specifically that was like, we didn't have any, he played the CD by just doing zappies on it.
I'd have to ask my local terrible welder if he knew that electricity at this one.
I mean, I guess we just kind of unexplained that to be bad. So,
yeah. Well, the first thing that was actually the exact opposite of what we're trying to do here is him like zapping the fluorescent bulbs in the like Wank Palace of Solitude or whatever.
Yeah.
You can absolutely turn on a fluorescent bulb that way.
But if they're burnt out?
No.
Are they burnt out, or it's just that it's an abandoned?
We don't know if they're burnt out. We know the lighting fixtures
are
destroyed, but we don't know that the bulbs are destroyed.
Yeah.
So that
I guess they must
plausible.
not be by real life logic, but by static shock logic, who knows?
The like shocking Rubberband Man, that one's hard.
Isn't that is how that works? He's an insulator. I'm listening truly
I learned
to the
that from
show.
Pokemon wearing gloves with Pikachu, so I would assume the same goes for Rubber Band. A whole entire man made of rubber glove.
Just rubber, or is he a human that needs to eat food and has water inside of him?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is his skin the texture of rubber?
He was eating, theoretically eating at Burger Fool.
If he's eating, he's got water in him and he's going to get fucked up.
Are his clothes his skin?
I think so. Yeah, I think he's naked.
He morphed into the girl, like in her clothes.
He morphed into
and then he did scrotum hand.
He did scrotum hand.
On the list of Rubberband Man's powers,
he's just like, no, this is great. Like whatever you got going on, honey, like I'm here for it. And he's like, I'm a teenage boy, and he's like, that works for me too. Go get the baby lotion.
Well, this the thing is,
in my contract with P. Diddy. That's A-okay.
So I did get a response from Dan
about the scrotum thing?
Ice pack. About Who Voiced Ice Pack. He just said, I don't know. I said, okay, haha, I didn't think so, but always got to ask. And he said, that is unusual. And I don't know if he's saying it's unusual that he doesn't know.
Yes.
Or it's unusual that I would ask and he's being absolutely sarcastic.
No. Obviously you ask all the time. I think him not know, because that's kind of his like superpower.
True.
But
we just watched the back of his head draw a scrotum at the end of the episode, so he was there. Do we do the Dylan segment? He's here. Did you record one? Did you want to have it play?
I did record one.
Saying the same things.
I'm worried that I said the same things. I truly don't know.
It would be funny if you did.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Me, so I don't have it. You can send it to me.
Lies.
I have the call part 1 and 2.
Oh, Dylan.
I just sent it right now.
Okay. Well, I already played the little jingle, but I do want it. I want it to be, because you have your notes, but you said you haven't heard this for a while. So.
I don't keep the notes either. I truly am surprised by my own thoughts every week. James also, I feel like people don't know this. James can hit me any time of any day. Like it could be like Tuesday at noon or Thursday at 2 a.m. that he's like, I need this right now. And I'm like, I got it.
Well, you've pre-recorded like so many, I don't know how many. So when Brian and I do like a weekend full of like 6 podcasts, I'm like, I need this list of them. And you're like, on the way. And it's just there. Like you've finished the entire podcast already.
I started making new shows just to do thoughts for you guys.
Yeah.
It's time for the Thoughts of the Week from Dylan Pollack on They're Playing My Song, or I'm Rubber, You're Glue, music plagiarism bounces off me and sticks to you. This episode really took me back to the days of when I was working at Wendy's in multiple ways. First, because Virgil was working at a burger place, Burger Fool. Second, because my manager and I made a Wendy's/Beatles mashup album and he stole all my profits. Now that I remember, I have to swear revenge on him. I want my profits, for we all drink from a yellow small size cup. It was a great album name. Okay, now that I've taken a second to calm down, Richie's a good friend. Rather than go to the ice pack thing, he stayed with him. That's nice.
Oh, that's a good point.
Also, it's nice we get a Dan Reba cameo at the end of the episode. He's doing the drawing. You can like clearly see him.
Drawing a ball sack.
You know what's also nice? The question of the week. James's favorite part.
Yeah.
What's a CD you overplayed back in the day? I loved the Santana Supernatural album, the one with Smooth. That was a banger. Okay, my dogs. Woof, woof, homie. Nah, I'm just kidding. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, we'll sign off this episode with my number 1 dog, Dylan Pollack.
Woof, homie.
I remembered none of that. As I was saying, I was like, I shouldn't have talked about the Wendy's Beatles album. Why would I do that?
Never second guess yourself, Dylan.
I will say, While My Chili Slowly Cools is actually a really good song. It's While My Guitar Gently
Is this a real thing?
This is a thing I really did.
What the fuck?
When do we get to hear this?
Yeah,
there's like 15 people who have actual CDs of this.
You can't just tease this.
Dylan, we need to hear it.
We played the Ice Pack song. You need to play.
Can you, how much do we have to pay
you have it?
for you to release that to the Dylan
I think
Pollacks?
I have it somewhere.
You have to find it.
I used to have it on my phone, and then I just wouldn't play it for anybody, even though it was on my phone, but I don't remember it anymore.
Dylan, you gotta...
This is unacceptable.
You gotta release it to the Dylan Pollacks. Come on.
You know what? If we get to 500 patrons, I'll release.
God damn it.
It'll be nothing to me.
Wait. Jamie, how many patrons do you have on Watchtower?
Like just over 200, because we had to do that.
I knew it was
like
be
a while.
A goal.
Yeah. Make it if we get 1,000 listens on this episode. How about?
I wasn't negotiating with you, motherfucker.
I said 300 patrons or 500 patrons.
We'll see. Maybe I'll give you one song.
Oh my God.
Okay. My answer to your question is I overplayed the 2 Simpsons CDs that I had a lot, which had like See My Vest, all that stuff from Mr. Burns. It had a bunch of the Simpsons songs. And I also had I was just talking about this with Coral the other day, that I had a Disney Channel stars singing Disney songs from movies. And so there was like, or from theme park, right? So there was like Hilary Duff singing The Tiki Room. And there was, I think, it was Aaron Carter probably singing like a Lion King song or something. It was just
terrible.
A bunch of shit
this is
like
awful.
that. Yeah, and it was bad. You were privy to part of this though, Brian. When we were filming the Zeta Month stuff in that garage, I was doing the like Mickey rap thing. Do you remember?
Yeah,
this?
I do.
I had a cassette tape that was just Mickey and Donald and all those guys doing various like just barely not copyright infringement songs. So there was like,
is Mickey being like, I'm cooler than cold?
Yeah, well, yeah, it was close. There was Ice Mickey was one of the songs. So
Wow.
there you go. That was my answer.
I did find and text you both the track listing for the album. I have a picture.
Oh my God.
No.
I was very
Let's
proud
see
of the
here.
writing.
Sergeant Penny's Lowly Half Scrub Band with a little help from my crew. Okay, they are all Beatles songs. I see,
This
I
was a
see.
parody of the Beatles.
Yellow
yes.
small size cup, yeah. All made out of cow. I'm cooking for you. While my chili slowly cools is really good. Yeah, I really want to hear all of these.
I
please.
want to hear at least one of these.
We'll see.
Dylan, to answer your question, considering I'm still playing it regularly, 9 Inch Nails Downward Spiral, I like started playing as like a 4th grader and basically haven't stopped.
Are you okay?
I am the way I am probably because of that, and maybe Marilyn Manson's Antichrist Superstar and like Rammstein, Sehnsucht, like.
Oh yeah,
You know he's a
still
fan
listening
because
to
he said
that.
Rammstein. He said it in a way that
Rammstein,
scared
yep,
me based
yep.
on my ethnicity.
Yeah,
Ramstein.
Ramstein.
Yeah, all that I was listening to like all that shit when I was a kid. So
I had a couple Rammstein albums that I also looped a lot. I also had a funk CD that my aunt gave me. That was the first CD I ever
feel like you've
had, and
talked
it
about
was
this
just
on
a
the
bunch of.
podcast.
Yeah, probably. It was a bunch of popular funk songs from like the 70s
and you went
and 80s.
to sleep
and
listening to it every night, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
we did. We must have brought this up because I fell asleep. I would only ever hear the like first 6 or 7 tracks, and if I would fall asleep, yeah, there you go, Dylan. Thank you. Dylan did the hand thing. Everyone saw it in their brains, and I woke up like in the middle of the night to like track 13 or whatever, going, "Oh my God, this is terrifying! I've never heard this. I'm so confused. What's going on?" It was every time I turn around, back in love again, which I don't know. Nobody knows that song.
No.
Because it's track 13 on Pure Funk.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Oh my God.
I don't want to see what track number that is, actually. That was the name of the CD.
I really want to hear while my chili slowly cools.
I know.
What is yellow small size cup? Is that a yellow submarine? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I can remember not all the words, but it's, we all drink from a yellow small size cup.
Okay.
It makes sense.
Okay. I get it.
You don't have to take a long journey to get there.
Every time I turn around is track 14. Fuck. Anyway. So close.
We used to respect
God
you,
damn it.
Jamie. We don't respect you anymore.
I guess there's no library over there.
No, there's not. I don't even have that CD anymore. I don't know where it is.
Crying
Of all
shame.
things. What are we going to do for the ranking of this episode in terms of the thing that I'm trying to find and cannot find anymore for some reason? Where is the button for it? Holy shit, it is right here.
So Y2K.
They made a couple of references. Oh, there was a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire reference, which isn't necessarily Y2K, but I guess because it was more popular then, or
When
started
was there a
then
Who Wants
or
to Be a
whatever.
Millionaire reference?
He said, "Is that your final answer?" As they're flying through the air.
The only way that got more Y2K is if he was like, "You are the weakest link."
Yeah. I was thinking that too. Yeah. So I guess the Walkman
Definitely.
And was pretty Y2K.
All the CDs.
I do have finally sounds on here for because we were ranking it from Bug to Britney.
Yeah.
In terms of how Y2K it was.
Yeah.
I would say it was pretty.
It's Britney, bitch.
I kind of phrased that poorly, but
Yeah.
I would say
It's Britney, bitch.
there we go.
Yeah.
You think?
I'd
You think?
agree. I'd
Yeah.
agree. Dylan, you got a thought?
It's so subjective.
Any thought at all, Dylan? Can you just fucking talk?
All I can think about is Wendy's, both because of the album and because I love food.
I am pretty hungry. It sounds very good. I want to watch the chili cool or whatever.
I wrote it, but my coworker sang it, and he sang it beautifully, man. It was me, my coworker, my manager, all did this together.
Did I miss the part where you explained why you made this? Were you just bored?
James, can I ask you, would there be a good explanation for this? Yes, we were just bored, and it started with me and my coworker and my buddy Samir at the time, just coming up with song ideas. And like we were just coming up with song titles, and then we started writing actual songs. And my manager,
I'm familiar with this process.
Yeah, he liked making music, and he was like, "Let's do this. Let's actually do this."
Oh my
we actually
God.
had a whole second album written out that was unproduced. It would have been our Abbey Road, which was Wantagh Ave, the street that the Wendy's was on.
Oh my God.
Oh. I had a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme rewrite for Tale of Two Cities for school one time. And then Joe and I also at one point did a rewrite of Get Out of My Dreams, Get Into My Car for Beowulf that was Get Out of My Mead Hall, Get Into My Fist. And that was that we had to perform that in front of the class. That was pretty good. So I get it.
Wow.
I get it. There's no, you don't have to have it.
We've all done the parody thing. It's fine.
Yeah.
Of course.
Which is why you should release it, Dylan. Just release it.
Yeah.
Hashtag
release the Dylan. Release the Wendy's files. Was this episode
books or hip hop?
Hip hop.
Hip hop. It was
most statics are pretty hip hop.
Yeah.
This was as hip hop as it could have been.
Yeah, this one is aggressively
this
hip hop.
might be peak hip hop. Yeah.
What am I talking about? Kid Rock? This was rock and roll.
Static top 10, Brian. Where are you putting it?
Are you suggesting that Kid Rock is books?
No. I'm pretty sure he is anti-books.
He's definitely anti-book. He leads book burnings.
He took the library out of his house. Had it removed.
Top 10?
Yeah. I'm going to put it fourth after The Breed.
I was thinking the same thing.
Meanwhile, Dylan.
Wouldn't that make it your least favorite so far, you're saying?
No. It's above Grounded, which is the Amoeba.
Oh, this is the fifth episode so far. Okay.
Yes. So you have, Dylan, Bullet for Pollack at number 1, Holiday Nights at number 3, Fun and Games at number 5, and Christmas for Joker at number 11. Where are you putting They're Playing My Song among these these other Christmas episodes?
Wait, I just realized there was spaces between those. Can you give me those one more time?
Yeah, there sure was. You have 1, 3, 5, and 11.
Oh, God. All right. I've left myself some room.
On your top 10, you have a number 11.
Is it better than the Christmas with the Joker? Is really the question.
Yeah,
Christmas with the Joker is better, isn't it?
But it's also a holiday, which is truly what I'm here for. I guess it has to be 12.
Your list is your own.
I'm glad neither of you heard that.
What'd you say?
I almost said there was a
dingle hopper
in this episode, which I meant to starve David, but holy shit.
Those are the opposites.
Dylan, how do we kick Jamie from the chat?
This, James.
In terms of books or hip hop, was it Starve David or
kick him? Somebody kick him.
Yeah, ban me, please, honestly.
Oh my God.
Anyway, where are you?
Dylan, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I guess it's number 12. Or should it be number 8 for the 8 Nights of Hanukkah?
Oh,
well, that'd be above Christmas for Joker. So
sure, 8, sure.
Okay, all right.
I get one reorder. There's no real rules.
I also put the.
I like how Brian changed it to Christmas for the Joker.
I got the
which
point.
is still not the name of the episode, but
what's it called? Oh, with
Christmas with the Joker. Yeah, but it was you can't. He has Christmas for with Joker now. So thank
Perfect. That just sounds very vaguely European. Welcome to Christmas for with Joker. We're going to have so many jokes.
I didn't even mean to do this. I wrote They're Playing My Son.
Oh, Daddy, no.
I gotta leave that.
Okay, listener, this is the point of the podcast where the wheels have just fully come off. You're allowed to just leave.
The rubber wheels, they're no good.
They're very insulating.
They're an excellent, whatever the fuck he said. Not
dingle hopper.
The other one.
James went to electricity school to learn about
single hoppers.
I was given an electric noogie right before this, or taser noogie, so I'm a little fried.
With enough electricity, you could burn out the single hopper.
Oh, no.
Like a tattoo removal.
Wow, we got to stop.
Okay, it's time for mail. We've said that word too many times that the captions will pick it up and demonetize the episode.
Oh, yeah. Maybe just start editing that.
We're talking about the 90-degree angled NAZIJOB symbol. But every time that I've said it, we've replaced it with the word. Dylan, say a different word.
Single hopper.
There we go. So that was what was going on the last 5 minutes or so. Come back and tell Brian the name of the next episode, and he has to guess what it's about. But here's the mail.
Yeah. I'm going to listen to this episode just so I can hear those Dylan voice clips over the top of us.
We drop
What we drop?
our weekly ups
Oh yeah, those.
into the comment box.
First,
There sure was a lot.
now Jamie's mad.
Too bad we're all
At least I
am.
just Dylan Pollack.
It's you.
There he is.
That's you. He's right here. If you want to reach out to us like the fire hand at the end of World's Finest Part 3, you can send a short-ass email, an email for your ass, or a 60-second voice message to batwagonpod@gmail.com, or leave a comment on today's episode on YouTube or Spotify. But please don't spoil anything past this episode for Brian. This is comments and emails from last episode, The Call Part 1, or This Time It's God, Batman Beyond. This is from Otowako, which may be a new one. Says, moving to a different country after the airing of the first season of Batman Beyond always made it unclear whether or not I was missing episodes or even seasons of the show for much of my childhood, since not all shows brought abroad were guaranteed to have every episode or season brought over.
Oh.
Episodes like The Call always made me think that the country I was in never decided to pick up the next season, and it wasn't until streaming services came around that I realized this was in fact the last season. During that same period of time, Static Shock aired on a completely different channel that was moving to Spanish-only dubbing. You could switch between languages before, and at hours where I'd miss it by the time I got home. So it's been nice to watch along with the pod, seeing just how many episodes I missed. Have to say, I think they're playing my song as the top episode for the show so far, apart from the origin story. Okay. You liked it a little more than we did, at least. And one or two bumps up the top 10 list for Otowako. We had Grand Admiral Thrawn had said, imagine if you got a sponsorship from the Halloween animatronic store in order to get the Harley Quinn one. Won't that be something? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And then I just replied, Thrawn, do you have connections? What do you mean by that? Can you please?
We will plug literally anything.
Yeah.
We already did with Dingle Hoppers this episode.
I will not accept a Dingle Hopper sponsorship, but I don't need Diet Coke to give me money. If they could just give me Diet Coke, it really would save me so much.
Right. We're still waiting for Spindrift.
I know. We don't need money for the Harley Quinn. We just need the Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Baggy the Bloke, hiya, jammin' and bustin'. There was a question, and Dylan. There was a question as to why W is called W and not double V, and I, Baggy the Information Sponge, shall explain. You see, in Old Latin, V was used for a U. You probably already know this, Brian.
Yeah, I was there.
And V sound. And two, making the W phonic when English was developed, V was called U and still used the W. Later on, U, V, and W became their own letters with their own names. Also, I and J used to be the same letter, as learned in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. When a younger, less gay Baggy learned this, they used it when choosing a name for their cat. I remember this. Deciding to spell Womp, VVHOUMNP, and vets around the world. Appointment for Vroom. Anyways, look out. The Golden Grape is out for revenge, but not on Virgil for white outing the Golden Grape Part 2. Rather, he's getting his grapevines around the horrors of the music industry. Try to stay safe, Yoppie dudes.
You know what?
Thank you.
Oh, since it's in the episode, can I move this episode up one notch without having to use a shuffle?
Yeah, I would think in the same episode. I think in the same episode. Oh, Dylan said you couldn't.
I'm gonna do it
in
anyway.
the same podcast episode, you can do it
because you know what? There's an amazing point in there that they just kind of like dropped is like kind of the realities of like the horrors of the music industry, which is also not just the music industry. So many industries kind of play that way. That's a huge like political commentary that they just kind of like slipped into a kid's show of like, yeah, these guys are all crooks.
Yeah. I mean, Static Shock is going to be continuously doing that kind of like hidden messaging kind of stuff. I guess in terms of it could have been a lot more hit you over the head with it in an annoying
kids show though,
cheesy way. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like normally I would be annoyed by that kind of thing, but it did a good job this time of being like, that's just the episode. But if you think about it later, like Brian did, then you move it up your list a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know why I kind of glossed over that.
Also, Baggy, you were always this gay. You just didn't know it yet.
Very true. Yeah. Your name is Baggy, for God's sake. Austin Holmes, thoughts on 211. They're playing this thing.
I like that.
Just going to move on.
I like
from
that Dylan and I give you the exact same look at the exact same time. We're canceling Jamie this episode.
Austin Holmes, thoughts on 211 are they're playing my song or Mr. Rubber rapping record labels.
Ooh.
Hey, Japanese denim and baby come back. You can blame it all on me. How's it going? I hope you're well. Hopefully you aren't suffering from heat. We are. Excessive rain or some other weather-based issue. To hopefully conclude from my last time writing in, there is another link to the Instagram post I mentioned last time. Yes.
Turn into a walrus.
Are our Chicago listeners doing okay? There was like big storm energy going on over there.
I don't know. I'm not there.
Chicagoans, Chicago whites, let me know. Also, this tiny dog has decided to need a
Dinglehopper if you're safe.
Oh.
Brian was marked Dinglehopper in Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh no!
On Facebook, full of Dinglehoppers.
It does feel like people are marking themselves Dinglehopper on Facebook all the time.
That's true. That's true. That's pretty obvious.
They don't have to say much. It just kind of comes out. To hopefully conclude from my last time writing in, there's another link to the Instagram post I mentioned last time. Hopefully it works this time. I'll have to figure out some other random thing I can attempt to show you. It might be just a picture of my dog wearing a cape. Anyway, now I can actually share my thoughts about the episode. I remember seeing it for the first time as a kid, not really liking it, but I've turned around quite a lot in the last 20 years since my first viewing. It's a standard teenage superhero idea. Having to balance a part-time job with anything can be tough, especially if you're also fighting crime. Speaking of which, Rubberband Man is a great villain for Static, not so much in like the story itself, but I think the concept of him being a walking insulator is really cool for an electric type character like Static, electric type Pokemon, to face off against. Overall, it's pretty fun and hits the spot like a kid's meal from Burger Fool. Lastly, a question. Nice. What was it with the early 2000s and cartoons of kids and teenagers hanging out in abandoned buildings? Thanks for reading my mail and being the favorites of my Fridays. And remember, you are awesome. Talk to you again. And then the Instagram link, Holmes, which is a new one. Oh, it worked this time. Thank you.
Hello,
Bob. I'll repost it. Yeah, I don't know. They're just always going into abandoned buildings and stuff. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I did.
What other?
Did no one else ever do this? Because I totally did this.
Yeah, I did this.
There was an abandoned mental hospital on Long Island, and we were like, we're sneaking into the mental hospital.
There was like purple balls bouncing around all over.
We told other people we were doing this too, and I remember we snuck in, and then all of a sudden we heard people, and we were like, oh, yikes. And the other people we had told about it earlier in the week. It was like, oh, thank God.
Did you Scooby-Doo run out of there?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Is it still there and abandoned? Can we go?
Parts of it are still abandoned. Parts of it are still active. And we did get caught. So I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh,
there's one of
you
those.
Left one of your CDs there.
One of the things that I never did, but always kind of wanted to do, and then decidedly did not want to do. In Concord, New Hampshire, there's like the state hospital is there. And, you know, New Hampshire, much like New York, is rather old. Things were put into practice at times before we realized that they were bad things to put into practice. So under the state hospital are tunnels. And in the tunnels was the like, oh, this is where we're going to like literally chain people up to the walls and do like electroshock therapy and like torture on people with like probably not that bad of conditions, but they're treating them badly.
Taser noogies.
Yeah. But it was one of these things that was like, you know, lore in that area forever. And like there was like entrances that you could just see. It was like basically like a concrete bunker looking door thing. My dad worked there for 13 years. And before he retired, he actually asked, like, can I get a tour? And one of the security guys took him down there and he verified that, yes, there were still like implements down there.
Jeez.
This is where we did the brain scramblies, mister.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then you went down there and saw that stuff too, or you were too chicken or whatever.
It was one of those things like it apparently near impossible to break into, and then finding out later what was actually down there, I don't know how I would have.
Yeah,
I know how. I don't think I would have had that fun of a time seeing all that.
This is great. I'm having a wonderful day.
Gosh, mister, can I play with the chains?
Well, the abandoned mental hospital was way cooler. There was a room filled with socks. Just socks. And there was a room that had a bunch of books, and my friend picked up one that was about like mental disease. And I was like, cool, I'm going to pick one up. And it was like about gynecology. Less cool, but still informative, I suppose. And then when we got caught leaving, I had to drop my gynecology book. So,
I'm so sorry. Yeah. Was it the cops or was it like a security thing?
No, it was the cops.
Typical.
And I was like, guys, we're going to get in so
put
much
that
trouble.
vagina book down this instant.
I was finally going to find it with this map.
We tried to hide, but they G-spotted us.
Oh my God. Those dingle hoppers. This is from Legacy. Somebody is playing with my yacht box. Ugh.
Welcome back to the Yacht Box. My name is Lotion.
Right after, hang on a second. Right after we were just,
how did he know?
Just
That was a good segue.
Dylan, you're not the only one with a superpower. I'm so sorry to say.
Open up
Back
that
to the Yacht Box. My name is Milkman McGuffin, and today we have a real collector's item for you music lovers out there. Today, we have a rare signed tape deck from disgraced musical performer Ice Pack. After an incident in 2000 that nobody remembers, most of all copies of this maligned album were recalled and buried all the way in Alamogordo, New Mexico. But after some sleuthing, we were able to finally source this copy after cleaning underneath my bed. You may recall such iconic tracks as Hit 'Em Up Pusher, California at 6 in the morning, and who could forget Ambitions of a Cop Killer. After Ice Pack's lucrative career in the hit show Law and Juice, this collector's item has only increased in value, so make this part of your collection today with a low price of 16 rubber band balls or one duplicate obscure musician tank top. Call 1-800-BAT-WAGS today.
I really like
that was a me reference.
Yeah. Imagining the visuals where it's like the end of like various movies are like so and so went on to do this thing in the captions, but it's just Ice Pack like in court and stuff. And a disgraced musician like 20 years later.
I'm here for it. That's great.
Still waiting for the Ice Pack comeback.
Yeah.
That's
2026.
The name of his sex tape. This is from Ellie Fernandez. Dubbing fun facts numero quattro. Electric Boogaloo 4. Hello, Baloo of Jungle Book and Jeffrey McWild from Virtua Fighter. Sadly, around the time that Static Shock began airing, slowly but surely, rules around dubbing tightened up to reduce unique, silly localization touches, something that the Mexican dub studios who were hired the most were known for. Most, if not all, names have been kept true to the English original, and country-specific jokes and slang have begun to appear less and less. This is kind of understandable since Latin American Spanish is vast. Kids in countries who don't know the slang and can't figure out the meaning of certain expressions through context would be able to keep up this way, and it reduces the risk of the brand becoming something else out of WB's control. It also has the unfortunate effect of making some dialogue kind of stilted and awkward if there's lots of untranslated proper nouns or literally translated puns and expressions. Also, a lot of us miss the improv jokes from the dub actors. Pour one out for Number One from Kids Next Door is a huge fan of beloved singer-songwriter Luis Miguel level character building jokes. I'll still share fun localized names where they still exist and aren't spoilers though, like how Rubber Band, oh, it really is. What? What? Hang on.
Spit it out, man.
Uva Dorada Dos. Oh, you're okay. Never mind. I thought they were saying like it really was Uva de Oro or whatever that Alora said, but they're just doing the joke. Is named Elastico, or how I completely forgot to mention that Nightwing was named Ala Nocturna. In its place, and James can let me know if this is fine, I'll share some fun facts about the dub and or the voice actors like you guys do. That's all for today. Stay yappy. Yeah, please do. I'm I don't know any of this kind of stuff in terms of trivs for the episodes because I was a little white boy and still am. So
from now on, it should just be the number of boogaloos for each message they've sent in. So next time, 5 boogaloos. Also, what was Plastic Man, Rubberband Man in Spanish? Because I was
Elastico.
I just thought it was gonna be like El Hombre de Ruber. Like I thought it was gonna be like Elastico's cool, I guess.
Yeah, he gets like a specific name, I guess. Eric LeBeau, they're playing my song, or they're playing my shock to continue the theme. So DJ Rocco is doing what other companies would do with AI 20 years later. Neat.
Big fella. Bet they needed Lake Michigan to baptize you.
Holy shit, Static. You don't need to take him to jail. You gotta take him to the morgue. You just fucking murdered him. So what other Japanese techniques does Static know? Was he also trained in the onigiri touch? I just want an hour-long cut of those 2 shots of Rubberband Man or La Uva de Oro and Ice Pack going back and forth. Speaking of, my favorite trivia about La Uva de Oro is that he was created by Meowth's English voice actress, Maddie Blaustein.
Meow, that's right.
What?
Overall, this is an okay episode, but probably nothing that'll go on my top 10 overall. I'd give it 3 CDs that were dropped at a 90-degree angle for some godforsaken reason out of 5. The Baldarchy theme's acting up? I'm sure it's fine. We Frankenstein it back together with other themes. It'll all be okay. He's what? Fine. What? We're all what? Okay, maybe there was a larger margin for error than I thought. Until next time, Bat-Wags, keep calling me up on. We'll keep trying to sort this all out.
Oh, God. Jesus. I want to hear that one more time.
He's
Jamie.
what, I'm what, we're all what.
Jamie, can you cue that up one more time, please?
Just the song part?
Yeah.
He's what? Fine. What? We're all what? Okay, maybe there was a larger margin for error than I thought.
That's great.
I just looked it up, but yeah, Maddie Blaustein was one of the co-creators of Rubberband Man in the comics. That is pretty cool. I did not realize that. Meowth created Rubberband Man.
Maddie Blaustein, who was not a dingle hopper.
No.
Famously.
I mean, probably. From Dylan. Wait. Brian doesn't like Whiplash, as in, oh, that's not fun. I don't want to touch that again. Or doesn't like Whiplash, as in, you don't think it's a good movie. Please expand.
Dylan, do you remember our conversation on Obsession?
You mean from today? Yes.
Yeah. Like basically that.
But you're
no one
much
else
wronger
knows.
about Whiplash. Whiplash is great.
No one else knows this conversation.
You don't need
other
to.
than
Brian
you
doesn't like Obsession because he's not correct.
Say it.
You were
say
going to
it.
say dumb.
Say it.
Your
I
mouth
didn't
was
say
about
that.
to
I didn't say that, though, did I?
He's a dingle hopper.
I would never call Brian a dingle hopper.
Like how we're calling him the symbol, not the person, like the type of person. What a dingle hopper that guy.
He's not a dingle hopper or a dingle hopperer.
I just want to say
Jambalaya.
So you have to have Dylan's voice say the
no, that wasn't the
line
word
again.
that it covered up.
Oh, right,
So
you're
it just
right.
kept you saying that.
Dingle hopper.
We need a different word for the type of person, Dylan.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to do one right now?
Yeah, right now.
Okay.
But I got to cover it up earlier.
Jambalaya.
There we go. Thank you. This is what you're here for.
Oh God.
Why not?
No, I think Whiplash was a well-made movie. I just didn't like it. Much like the novel The Night Circus, I really hate the bad people just fully get away with it, and we're like, it's okay, thumbs up. And I'm like, that's not how life. Well, I guess
that is exactly. Wait, are you gonna say in life it's always a happy ending?
It's not.
Look at the world, Brian.
It's
the
not
whole
what
thing.
I want.
It's not what I want life to be.
It's not what I want in my media.
don't-
I do tend to use my media as escapism because the world sucks so fucking hard. And so when it's just when it feels like I'm watching the news, or when my emotional impact after seeing the thing feels like I just watched an hour and a half or 3 hours of the news, I'm not enjoying my time.
I get what you mean about the whole I want it to be an escape kind of thing, but you also sound slightly like the people that are I don't want to go see this superhero movie and be reminded of dingle hoppers. I want this to be an escape, when it's yeah, but we need to talk about the dingle hopper or the jambalayas in the superhero movies, or else we're not putting a spyglass on our own world, and we need to do that from time to time.
The great irony is I can't. I have a hard time, much like speaking of novels again, to explain the things that I like, because when talking about how much I disliked Obsession, I used Beau is Afraid as an example of things that I do like, and that is a horrible feeling movie. Mm-hmm. That movie is it's such a slog, and every minute is uncomfortable, but I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I think because of like the artistry of it. So like, yeah, no, I agree with you.
Much like this podcast.
Yeah.
By the way, that's also how Brian pitched the movie Beau's Afraid to. He was like, you gotta watch it. It was awful, and I felt horrible the whole time. I was like, oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, there's a couple movies that do that to me too. That I'm like, oh, that's one of my favorite movies now, even though I can barely watch it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I can't like, I feel like I can't defend myself. I can only like listen to what my brain says after the fact.
Yeah.
Because I'm an idiot.
I don't know. No,
could be
Dylan
worse.
didn't
You
say
could
that.
be a jambalaya.
Said you were a Nazi.
Facts.
We got last first from Mark Aquino. They're playing my song, or sponsored by Burger Fool. Meh, it's food. Or stealing dope beats gets you beat by a dope dressed in purple. Meanwhile, in the deep recesses of the Batcave of the not too distant future, Terry, Wayne, why can't I move? I thought I was supposed to go confront Superman, yet I've been standing in place for days now. Bruce, so have I. Interesting. This reminds me of something. What? Many years ago, Robin found out that the man responsible for his parents' death was still alive and went to go confront him. He got on his motorcycle and raced away, but for some reason I didn't immediately take action. I think it had something to do with the penguin. So why can't I move? Perhaps something outside our control is preventing it, like, say, another superhero fighting a guy who can transform into a rubber ball and spring. Okay, I know we just dealt with a talking gorilla, but stop fucking with me. I kind of like this one, not gonna lie. Glad that the creator of Static himself, Dwayne McDuffie, wrote this one. He's one of my favorite writers, and this won't be his only script for the DCAU, that's for sure. After this episode, Ice Pack went on to pursue an acting career and joined the cast of a cop show. Funny old world, isn't it? Boss Biggest Bear Hugs. I think we've had multiple different future prophecies for
I mean,
Kid Rock.
that's just ice cubes.
I mean, Ice-T.
I know.
Ice-T.
Ice-T.
Oh my God. Wait, no.
Yeah, Lone Order's Ice-T.
You're right.
It's both of them. It's both of them.
Can we talk about the greatest Ice-T clip of all time in SVU when the guy saying to him,
that makes you gay.
Yes.
That means you gay.
He knows. How did you say? There you go.
That means you're a swastika.
Guess what? That means you gay.
I fucked it up. I said the wrong word. But
Guess what? That means you dingle hop.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I'm very happy that you're happy. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Boss Biggest Bear Hugs, the #1 podcast host in this here multiverse of ours. James, back to the ship, Strecker, and Brian, ancient like the Greek myths, Manili. Praise to our Lord and Savior Dylan. You calling him old? That's so funny.
Did he?
Is it getting old at this point to call Brian old?
No.
Is it just, it's still funny?
Oh, dude, it's the funniest.
Okay. Praise to our Lord and Savior, Dylan Pollack. Keep up the great work on your own podcast, which we'll plug shortly here. And remember to tell Gab that she rules, whoever that is. Likewise to all of his loyal disciples, all the names, all the awesome sauce listeners of this Yoppie community of ours. You're all the absolute best. Don't you ever forget that. Been feeling introspective lately. Can youth be an excuse for shitty behavior? Till next week, new static themed closers. Still need to figure that one out.
Can
I don't know what you're asking,
be an excuse
Bear.
for shitty behavior?
Absolutely.
Depends how youth. I want to say no.
Yeah, how youthed.
How youth are you?
Well,
How much
we've had
youth
a lot
am
of
I?
old people coming into Video Horizons and just being instantly shitty.
Yeah, they're not excused
Like,
for it.
No, that's the thing is like.
But also, a 12-year-old
They-
shouldn't be excused for it. Like a 12-year-old should
They-
know better.
How shitty.
Yeah, the old person has had enough time on this earth to figure it out, but so has
A 12-year-old.
a teenager. I think there was a gaggle of like 13, 14-year-olds that came into the shop that were being fine, not being too weird or bad.
Yeah.
But then as they were leaving, one of them just pointed toward the back room office area and was like, "Can I go back there?" And Coral just said, "No." And he's like, "You can watch me." And Coral's like, "Please don't." Like, we're just standing there like, "No, dude, what are you talking about?" And then they all went outside and started climbing a street lamp. It's like, okay.
Wait, those kids are great. These kids could have been way worse by the end.
The youth is an excuse for shitty behavior.
Wow.
Let me tell you the name of the next episode, Brian. You want to guess what it is? What the name of the episode is?
Maybe.
What is the name of the episode? We just watched part 1.
You thought it was
last time.
today.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
My God, I already forgot it.
I did. 'Cause it's my brain is like something about ice, something about God.
What's your favorite Blondie song, Brian?
What?
What's your favorite song by Blondie?
Heart of Glass.
Part 2, exactly.
White winged dove. Is that doesn't even?
What is
that? Stevie Nicks.
What's the name of the episode?
The call.
The call.
Part
Call
2.
me.
What happens?
The
call. You know.
Well, I mean, we're gonna get our not super cliffhangery ending.
Mm-hmm.
Not super
Wrap up to.
How do we say that in English?
I don't know. Uve de oro.
A resolution to our cliffhanger?
Yeah,
no.
Cliff Faller. Before you said you predicted that Superman was being mind controlled by like the Mad Hatter, or it was someone disguised as Superman, or something.
Right.
Is that still kind of what you're thinking? Is it's not really him?
I think it's
or like it's him under not his own
I think
will
it's
or
him
whatever.
under not his own willpower.
Okay. I like that because that's correct. But I won't tell you how.
Yeah, Dylan, Jamie's rules are a little inconsistent. Don't worry about it.
Jamie's rules are, I still have to tell you, you got the prediction right if you get it right, even if it's a spoiler, I guess. But I didn't tell you what's going on. You don't know what's happening still. So
true.
The end, I guess. Thanks, Dylan. You want to tell us about your podcast and other things about your life, like the Wendy CD and things like that?
Yeah, listen up, you non-jambalayas. Listen to Movies to Watch Before You Die on all your podcast places. They're there, and they're pretty good.
They're pretty good.
It is pretty good.
They're pretty good.
Much like Kyle's podcast or anyone else's that is part of the clan here. Well, let's not call them that.
Let's not do
Part
that.
of
We've already got jambalayas. We don't need a clan.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? I only end up listening to episodes for movies that I've seen, but when I do listen to those, they're very entertaining. You and Gab, as cousins, have a very, just like me and Brian, have a very good rapport and bounce off each other really well.
Yeah.
I think it's very funny. I also, whenever there's like a callback to like, oh, I watched this movie all the time as a kid, and then you end up watching it again and either feel drastically different or exactly the same as you did as a kid. Those are both very entertaining polar opposites. Like when you watched The Cat in the Hat, that was a good episode because I hate The Cat in the Hat.
I only listen to the ones for movies I've seen too.
Yeah.
No, I think to kind of like piggyback on Jamie, I think it's the episodes I specifically don't listen to are ones where I'm like, I want to see this, so I'm gonna like back burner this, because I feel like even on episodes where I'm like, I don't know what this is, I don't have any interest in watching it, but like let me listen to the episode. It's still very interesting. It's still very engaging. You guys do great. And then on ones where like, you know, the most recent episode, Obsession, you know, like I saw the movie and I hated it, and I was like, here we go, they're gonna agree with me, and then you both said the exact opposite, and now I feel like I gotta like curl up somewhere and really think about my life.
Brian thinks it's a movie to watch to die.
Movie to die before you watch.
A movie.
That's what we've started calling the opposite. Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, you got to rank them that way.
But we glazed Obsession for like an hour and a half, and Brian just texted me like, "What are you doing?"
Well, and I'll say I haven't seen the movie, so anything I have to say about it here in the next seconds is not going to be a spoiler for that reason. But I now know it's like about a wish of some kind. That's all I really know. But I've seen a couple of things that have made me think, oh, this is like a horror movie version of an episode or an idea for a movie that I had as a kid, where like, you know, he's like his future self comes back and hands him this device, but he doesn't realize it's himself from the future because he wouldn't know what he looks like or whatever. And he can make any wish like a genie, infinite wishes, but because he keeps not being detailed enough with the wish, it's fucking up his life in various ways, or like, you know, much like Bedazzled with Brendan Fraser and
Elizabeth Hurley.
what's her
I
face?
love that
Yeah,
movie.
she's as the devil. Where he keeps like, okay, I want to be rich and famous, but he's a drug lord, and because he didn't specify he doesn't want to be a drug lord or whatever.
Oh my God,
So,
I'm
like,
speaking
I mean,
Spanish.
it's all
Yeah.
just monkey's paw.
Donde está la biblioteca?
It's just Edgar
monkey's
Allan
paw.
Poe.
Yeah, it's
It is
pretty
just
much
monkey's
that.
paw.
Yeah. But I just
You know.
figured like when I found that out, I'm like, you know, someone like beat me to the specifics of that, but I'm sure that was not an original idea for a 7-year-old or whatever.
It's like
So-
Rod Serling came up with that 70 years ago by now, probably. Yeah.
yeah, it was probably a Twilight Zone episode or something. But yeah, no, I want to see it mostly because Brian thought it was really bad.
Yeah.
It's on Peacock.
Oh, okay. Already?
Yeah.
Well, it'll be on the new release as well at Video Horizon soon. Everyone listening that lives around here. But thank you, Dylan, for being on here with us. And we should not wait 111 episodes to have you back.
Agreed.
But you're a constant part of the podcast. You're with us every week, whether or not it's live. And so I always appreciate that regardless.
I don't like it. It sounds
very
religious.
fun. You're always in our hearts, whether you're alive or not.
Body of
my
Dylan.
body.
Body of Dylan.
Body of
Dylan. We got to mail out wafers to all the Dylan Pollacks. Body of Dylan.
This is the blood of Dylan.
Speaking of all the Dylans, and Jamie, I know we have to figure this out, but we're going to be together in a couple of weeks, and we got to do a watch along with our Dylans this time.
Yeah.
So Dylans and Dylan.
Ooh, I'm a Dylan.
The weekend.
You're a Dylan.
The weekend of the 8th, right, Jamie?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's when we're trying to do it anyway. It may be the 8th, it may be the 9th, but we're trying to do a live broadcasty thing just for the Buy Me a Coffee Dylan Pollack level people. Watch a movie off of our watch list. I think I'll probably put a vote out soon for like
we're all watching
5 or 6
Bedazzled.
movies.
Dude, our list is
Not on
so
the list.
big and so many years long.
Yeah, and we just added a couple recently too.
did.
And we also watched Bowfinger on our own without the Dylans because we just really wanted to watch it.
Which, like, man, I'd rewatch that.
I watched that once as a little kid, and I remember not liking it, and maybe I need to rewatch it.
Dude,
I mean, it's probably not great as a little kid. I don't
No,
know.
it did not hit very well.
No, great as an adult.
Great. I think I was like 13 when I saw it, and I thought it was pretty good. But you with youth, you have shitty behavior is not whatever
Excusably bad behavior.
Mark said, yeah. Youth does not excuse disliking Bowfinger. Okay, I think it's time to go. Thank you to everyone listening in the description. Thank you to everyone listening in the description for their musical themes and help in making this podcast as yappy as it can be. Go check out their stuff, which I'm pretty sure Dylan's podcast is linked there all the time.
But just extra double, triple mention.
Yeah.
Like, go listen to the movies to watch before you die.
Put the link there
It's
twice.
different times.
Link it twice.
Oh, okay. Just the same link twice.
And
in a
everybody
row.
go
Okay.
listen to the same episode twice.
Have you ever watched You Only Live Twice on the show?
No.
Okay. Well, don't listen to that episode because it doesn't exist.
We have done 0 James Bonds, but if we were to, we would do Die
Uh-oh.
Another Day.
Oh,
That's my favorite.
All right.
Interesting. Okay.
Like how I said, I'm watching through all the Pierce Brosnan and James Bonds, and you go, ew. And then Dylan said, we're watching a Pierce Brosnan and James Bond that I like. And you're like, all right, interesting. I can get on board.
Yes. No. Interesting is the right word. Because Dylan, I feel like we need to carry this conversation on elsewhere, but like I am so interested why that's your favorite.
An Asian
Got an
man
invisible car.
transforms himself into an evil white man. It's awesome. It's so dumb. It's like
I don't remember that at all. Oh my
You
God.
gotta watch it. The son of the North Korean dictator becomes evil British guy. It's so good.
I do have the DVD, Jamie. We could watch that.
Well, I'm watching, like I said, I'm watching through them. I just watched Tomorrow Never Dies, and I didn't remember the bad guy being the dad from Pirates of the Caribbean. So the like Elizabeth Swan's like senator dad or whatever the fuck whoever he is.
Commodore?
Oh, I can't
there
remember
you
that
go.
guy's name from Game of Thrones and stuff.
Yeah, he is in Game of Thrones. Yeah, he played a good character in that.
And
as
Jumpin'
well.
Jack Flash.
And Tomorrow Never Dies. Okay, that's the show. Goodbye. We're leaving now. We're done talking, and I'm ending the recording. But then Dylan and Brian and I will keep talking for 45 more minutes about nothing. And see you guys later for the call part 2. Brian, we only have 6 Batman Beyond episodes left. How do you feel about that?
Bad.
Okay, bye.
Oh, I wish you could have seen Rubberband Man's face when you spooled him up on that merry-go-round.
Me too. But I'm pretty sure it was in there somewhere.
All that money and you had to leave it behind. Seems a waste.
Superheroes don't take money. Superheroes work at Burger Fool.
Superheroes used to work at Burger Fool.
Huh?
I've been meaning to tell you. After you ran out, you got pink slipped.
Oh, man!
And in a related note, your dad's been looking for you.
Anything else?
Well, I knew how much you wanted the Ice Pack CD, but after all this...
Thanks anyway.
Jump on the Bat-Wagon is hosted and edited by yours truly, James Strecker, and co-hosted by yours Briley, Brian Maneely. This podcast is brought to you by the Watchtower Database, your one-stop shop for all things DC Animated Universe. To send us a Yoppie beverage, nab some sick show merch, or support us on Patreon, you can visit the links in today's show notes. And thank you very much. Please leave us a 5-star review on your app of choice and follow us wherever you listen to never miss a new show. And we'll see you next episode, same PP time, same poo-poo channel.
Dinglehopper, Jambalaya.